All right. I'm going to go live today really quickly to show you something that I've been working on using Cursor and Claude Sonnet. So I thought it'd be really pretty cool today if I could take you on this journey of how I'm using the AI code editor. So my app that I'm doing right now is basically an app to generate timestamps with for YouTube. So if you have like a live stream like the way I do for 3 hours, the problem you have is that you have this like 3-hour live stream and you need to generate chapters so that people can actually pay attention and go through the different things. So what I've done is I basically have created an app called a YouTube timestamp generator. And so this will allow you to drag like an SRT file here. And then what it does from there is it does an analysis and it uses AI to then figure out what are the most important timestamps that you need in this whole thing. So here we go. It generates a timestamp. So this is cool. So this is basically a 36-minute video, and it did the timestamps right there on the fly. And you can copy them and then put them into your YouTube video, which is pretty amazing. If you could think about that, right? So how it just goes from like there to there. So then I'm going to drag like a different one in that someone gave me, and it does this little analysis, and boom, it spits them out right on the fly, which is pretty cool. So for a shorter video, and then I'm going to give it something like maybe a little bit longer because I have another video that's pretty long. I think it's like 3 hours or something like that. So here, I should be able to do this little analysis and then spit it out some interesting stuff for us so that we can kind of take a look at that. So it's still analyzing and boom. So based on the transcript, it's 2 hours and 54 minutes. And it's generated all of these timestamps here. So this is actually the timestamps for my previous live stream. So it went through with all this detail and did that. And basically I was able to do that using this thing called V0. So V0 is actually something new that Vercel released, and they actually have a little a chat feature. So you can do v0.com/chat. And I basically was able to do transcript the timestamps chat. And what I started out was like, hey, I want a modern, fun design app. This is like how my timestamps look like. Can you please like generate the help me generate the code for this? And so this is what it generated for me using V0. And I was like, dang, this is really cool. Just by telling it that prompt, it basically generated all of this code for me. And then so I was like, all right, so let's see if we can just like do some more type of, let me make this a little bit wider so that it works a little bit better. So then in the chat feature, what you can do is basically just keep iterating over and over again. And from there, let me just get some music going here. So from here, it even tells you what to install and so forth. And this is basically like having a chat similar to Claude. And so within that, what you can do is just tell it to, here, I was like, after I drop in the SRT, the app is going to the Vercel AI, app is going to use the Vercel AI SDK with the React server components to connect to Claude Anthropic. So, and I want this to run my prompt and analyze the SRT file. The endpoint will stream back the results, and I want to wait for the user to know that something's happening and not exit the page so that I can and this can take a while. So then what it did is made a second generation here, and it even gave me the route so that I can connect to the OpenAI endpoint. And then this also generated some more of the code. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. It created this, component here. And then it even tells me like a little bit about the server side processing, what's going to happen, and then the streaming response, as well as this, and like what next steps to do to like install the dependencies. And then it kept going so forth. And so I had a little bit of a problem because of the way that the code was being run to go connect to the endpoint, because I wanted to use the AI SDK. And then so I basically just put it in Cursor and then just told it to, start fixing the code and so forth. And so that's how we ended up with this version of the app that you're seeing right here. As that you drop it in, it even has this little red stuff, which is pretty cool. And it generates the stuff on the fly for the timestamps. So we could even just do another timestamps, the .srt, and it does I just drag it in, and it literally just does the analysis there, right on the fly. Shazam! That's pretty cool, right? So that's a little bit of what the app is doing. And what I've also did was tell it I wanted light and dark mode, so it's able to switch between them, basically doing that. So that's pretty awesome. So so basically drag the file, put it in there, just using the cursor here. And so I just wanted to kind of demo that because somebody was asking me about YouTube timestamps, and this is something that I've been trying to solve. And if you have any YouTube timestamps, or if you need to generate timestamps for your YouTube videos, I'd say just hit me up. Like send me a DM at RayFernando1337. I'll put me something. So at RayFernando1337 down there. and I can get you, just send me the .srt file. And what I want to do is just kind of test this out, because I'm trying to test out different routes and things and trying to see if I can get this to kind of work for me. So not only for me, but for other people, and make these actually meaningful for you. So yeah, this is this app here. So what I'm using is next.js here. And what was the thing that I wanted to do? So I think what I wanted to do today was mostly just kind of demonstrate a little bit of what I was working on, because somebody was asking about this on X, and just kind of say, hey, like this is my little app here, and it's actually running on the cloud and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's see if I can run the app locally. So I could just do bun dev, and it should open up localhost 3000. So this is my app here. Cool. And so what I could do is, when I was uploading the SRT file, I noticed there was like an animation that was showing up, and the animation is kind of a little bit broken. You can kind of see here, it just does this little thing. So I want to see if I could just tell Cursor to fix that in interactive mode. So what I'm going to do is just hit Command I. I'm going to say, I think this is probably in my timestamp generator. And since I don't know, I think, yeah, the route is kind of where it deals with, maybe the page as well. So I'm just going to say and the goal is to like not really touch code as much. And so when I drag the .srt file, the progress bar shows up to 90% and doesn't do anything until the stream is finished. Let's do a spinner and show the user that something is being processed instead. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and hit this and hit, maybe even just go ahead and hit enter here and just see what it's going to do. Or chat with Codebase. So it has a little bit more reference. And so this is reaching out, and this is using composer mode. And let me just kind of expand this out too, so you can see. And so this is going to be great. So in here, what's happening, it's saying this change replaces the progress bar with the spinning loader icon, and it's using the timestamp generator component. And so the loader 2 components from Lucid React and provides a nice animation spinner. So we removed the progress state and the associated use effect hook and imported this. So cool. Did it import this at the top of my file? Yes. Awesome. Let me just go ahead and accept all. So if I'm running this on my local host, I should be able to refresh. And I'm just going to just drag it and see what happens. That's fire. So cool. Yo, I like this. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. We just shipped a feature. Just like that with Cursor, we just shipped a feature. You know what I mean? Like just told it to that little progress bar thing. Nah, just go change it. I didn't have to touch the code. It works. That's crazy. So yeah, I guess I could just commit this and then push it out to my cloud, right? So I could just say Command Shift K, git, make a git commit message for the message for the changes and push it. Let's go. And so what it did is just, it's going to make the commit message and push it. Let's just push it. Yo, that's clean. All right, cool. So now I should be able to see in like my actual app that like in my deployments that something's actually happening right now. So yeah, my production deployment is actually happening on Vercel. And so it's taking the build just from pushing it to Git. And so this local change should now show up in like on the actual app here. So let me just refresh. It takes a little while to deploy. So I think it takes about 30 seconds, 25, 26 seconds or so. And then after that, we should be like basically good, right? So this is gonna be fun. I have to go get some food in like about 5-10 minutes or so, but I just wanted to show you this and how it works and how like we basically just added a feature and fixed a bug in like a minute and I didn't really touch the code. I just said to ship it. I feel if it doesn't build, then it's not gonna build. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the app. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh it here. refresh. Okay, so let me just drag in something and just see if it does it. Yo, now we're live. So this is the local host version. This is the actual version that's running on my server. And it also respects dark mode. Let me just give it the bigger transcript file, like the 3-hour one. I love the dark mode. Dark mode. Hello, hello darkness. All right, so before I leave, I want to see if we can do something a little more complex. Ah, that's kind of clean, not gonna lie. Okay, cool. Awesome. So on X, I saw this cool design of buttons that I want to sort of see if I can bring in. I don't even know how to describe the actual design, but I do want to have this style. There's a certain style, these button styles, like with this cool little, how do you do that? I don't even know how to describe what that style is. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just going to take a screenshot real quick and then see if I can pop this into like, can I do it in V0? Why not? I'm just going to do V0. I'm going to do a new chat in V0. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is take that screenshot and see if I can actually drag that screenshot in. So let me grab that screenshot from my desktop. My desktop is such a mess right now, but that'll be cleaned up. All right, so I'm going to drag this screenshot in here. I'm going to say, generate a button component that is similar to this style. And so what we're going to go ahead and do is basically with V0, it should be able to look at this and kind of generate a nice little playful style here. I want the button to animate and change color when clicked. Okay. Totally should work and give you code for it. Yeah. Oh, hey, Mike Bird. Oh, I forgot my friends were online. I haven't really checked the messages. My bad. Stoked to see another coding session. We'll come back, check out the recording. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. I really appreciate y'all stopping by and doing the thing because I'm going to leave shortly, but I wanted to see if we can get this in before I leave because it's 6:15. I got to leave like in 5 minutes. So let's cook, my friends, while we can. So, all right, cool. So what do we got? So it's got my, oh, this is kind of hot. Not going to lie. Okay, so animated button that resembles the style. Here's the React component for this. So okay, so this button looks cool. I like it, but analyze the screenshot and explain the style so I can explain it to another LLM. It seems to be flat. So it's going to cook. Okay, design. Minimal use of decorative elements, color scheme, spacing, overall aesthetic. Try to look at the image again and generate another button that matches that style. I don't even know how. And so while that's going, I think I want to go into Claude because I also want to see what Claude can see. See, the thing is, like, I don't know what these LLMs can see, and some of them see different things. So help me figure out the style of this button because I want you to make another button similar to this, matching the image using React. Cool. All right, so let's see what it did. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's flat. No, but I want the shadow. The shadow was actually a line around the bottom. Let's see what it says. All right, let's see. Okay, so Claude is like, nah, fan. That screenshot is trashy because it doesn't really. I want this little drop shadow. That's not really shadow. It's just a little hard line underneath. Let's see. Raised flat button. Nah, fam. This ain't it. But I do like this first version though. It's kind of clean right here. This one's nice with a little gradient. It's kind of floating. Oh, that's so cool. So I don't know. I thought it would be kind of fun to see if we can get that button in here because the copy timestamps. Let's just see if we can make it do some. See, I want this button. I want these buttons. Those are so cool. These little things. But I'll have to figure this out later because I gotta get some food. Dang. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop in pretty quickly. Throw it hit 4.0 and see. You know, I'll do that. I'll do that real quick. Chat GPT 4.0. I like 4 legacy model, but we're just gonna throw in 4.0 because, yeah, we'll see. I totally forgot. I don't know if I let the thing in the window. Okay, so all right, let's do this. I'm gonna do the exact same prompt. And I don't think. Let's see. Minimal style, black outline. See, I think it actually does understand this. It uses a monochrome palette. Yo, this is super hot right now. Button clicked. Oh my gosh. I think I think ChatGPT 4.0 literally crushed this, my friend. My friends. So let's copy this. And I'm just going to bring this back exactly to V0 and be like, yo, send it. And let me just see if V0 like kind of thank you for you're absolutely right. It's like it's always going to say that, I feel. So then I'm going to bring this back to Claude. Okay, no, gosh. See, I don't even know how the code looks like, to be honest, but I should be able to put it in here and change the code, right? No, it doesn't let me change it. Okay, I thought it would. All right, so let me mess with it in here and see what it says. Lols. Yeah, this is a really weird style, but I like it. Maybe because it's going to be hard to reproduce. I feel like design in the future is going to be like, can you make designs that AI can't make? And that's going to be like your differentiating factor as a dev. But right now, people are just, make me the thing. And people are going to get used to seeing all these UIs that are looking like everyone else's. But what's going to make you unique is going to be like your own design style. Like, I feel like that's what it's going to be. Yeah, I don't think we got this. Nah. It just repeated the same steps. The code looks... Let's see. Did it do anything with the code? The styling. Yeah, it gave the class names, transition borders. Okay, I don't know. There's got to be a better way to explain this. LLMs is a coworker that talks like he's very confident and knows exactly what they're doing, but they don't really know what they're doing. Yes, exactly that. Yeah. So I don't know. That was my quick stop. I got to get some dinner and just wanted to show you real quick. Let me just show you the app real quick because I know Vision Pro Gaming Guy, you're a YouTuber, and I'll probably send you a DM of the app. So this is my app right here, and this basically you just drag in SRT file, and what it will do for you is basically generate timestamps. So here is my 3-hour live stream that I'm literally dragging in right now. And it's gonna basically crunch it right now. We'll see. Hopefully it does it. Come on. Here we go. 2 hours, 54 minutes. And so I said, it's gonna generate 12 to 18 timestamps. Let's go. All you have to do is copy timestamps and you're good. and you're in. So yeah. And then some of my other friends have like their other broadcasts that are like a little bit shorter. And so it's gonna get you like some good decent timestamps. And yeah, basically I built this little app so it would save me lots of time, and you could just copy and paste it. Like 32 minutes, got all these timestamps, and yeah, definitely. Yeah, send me a DM on X so that I could send you the link, or actually send me a text or whatever, and then I got you, fam. So, but yeah, if anyone else wants to try it out, definitely hit me on the DMs on X. So my handle is @RayFernando1337, and this is my account. I think it's up here. @RayFernando1337. Let's go. Profile. So let's see. Profile. Yeah, @RayFernando1337. Send me a DM. My DMs are open. Hit me up and then I'll get you access so that you could try it out. Because if you're a YouTuber and doing stuff, this is just going to be like insanely helpful. So yeah, more soon. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.